What's happening, people? Welcome to Music Monday. And today in the skillet, we're going to jump back to Life Got in the Way CD. That's the one we were kind of working through, and I think we're up to track 5. Track 5 on that album is a tune I wrote called Always Gonna Be Right Here. This is kind of an interesting one because we re-recorded this. I put out a solo record called More Than Folklore, and this was a song that was on that first album. And I guess I'd sent it over to Meyer, and Meyer put some really cool ethereal guitar to it. It's kind of how we got started, doing a lot of that Raptor Trail stuff and a lot of our recording out of our home studios. It was right when I had first gotten Logic Pro and was learning how to use all that stuff. So let's just dive right in. So what is Always Going to Be Right Here about? Well, this is all a tearjerker, heartfelt tune. So I was living in Deerwood, and I was out there on the couch one morning at 7 o'clock early, and I got a phone call from my son, who was probably 7 years old, 6 or 7 years old at the time. And this was a point in our lives when his mother and I had just gotten separated. And I would have Matt and his sister for a week, and his mom would have him for a week. So it was on the week that he was with his mom. So he calls me at 7 in the morning. He says, "Dad, I'm not going to make it till Monday." It's just like, well, you gotta. This is our week. You're gonna have to make it till Monday. But you talk about feeling like a hill. It was gut wrenching to say the least. When your son calls you up and your family goes through something like that, and you just have to tell them, look, sometimes things don't work out, but I'm always going to be right here anytime you need me. So just hang in there and hang on until next week, and everything will work itself out. So hung up the phone, picked up the guitar, and sat down and wrote this song in about 8 minutes. So that's what it's about. It's all real. It all happened, and it's hard to get through this one sometimes, but it captures that moment in time of everything that was going on in my life and my kids' life, which wasn't easy. All right, so for you guitar players, let me just show you a little bit. First thing you got to do is you got to drop your E and B down to D and A, like Dad had, just the first two. Put a capo on the second fret. So it's in E, it's in the D position, but I'm playing it up here with I'm grabbing the root 6th string on the 2nd fret. And then I'm taking my finger and I'm taking the 3rd string and sliding up 2 frets. It's a real simple tune. It's a country tune. A lot of our songs are kind of like that. Easy to play, not much to it. It's a beautiful song if you've never heard it. So by all means, hit that Spotify link, like it, follow us, and share it. The main point of putting out these Music Mondays is for you guys to share the music everywhere. So again, this is a tune I wrote. It was on the Life Got in the Way CD. It's track 5. A song I wrote called Always Gonna Be Right Here. Beautiful song. And as Paul Harvey would say, now you know the rest of the story. And you do.